action getting ready here in a beautiful Ventura, California. Let's check out the numbers in the tail of the tape, powered by OnlyFans. Ryan Firinaiu is 24, and Chris Collins, 6 years his elder. Firinaiu is an inch taller, but Collins is longer in the reach. Both light heavyweights made the contracted weight. Now to kick off LFA 227, here's the voice of the LFA Octagon, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live around the world from the Ventura County Fairgrounds here in Ventura, California for LFA 227, Militia versus Kamikubo. We kick off tonight's event with preliminary action scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA light heavyweight division, brought to you tonight by OnlyFans, where creators earn. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6'3", weighing in 205.2 pounds. He holds a 1-0 record, representing Jackson Wink MMA. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Chris "Lightning" Collins. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a boxer and Muay Thai style fighter standing 6'4", weighed in 205.8 pounds. Tonight he's making his professional debut, representing MMA Gold and Underground MMA, fighting out of Sacramento, California, by way of Pisa, Italy, Ryan Big Firinaiu. Your referee in charge, Michael Bell.
All right, gentlemen, you got instructions backstage. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. We're to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck.
Ryan Firinaiu making his pro debut tonight in from Sacramento, California, and representing MMA Gold and Underground MMA. And there is Chris Collins from the Jackson Wink MMA Academy down in Albuquerque. Chris Collins coming in with a 1-0 record.
Ron, tons of buzz about these two light heavyweights. Firinaiu out of MMA Gold, training along Fluffy Hernandez, training along Shaler Ladd, who's fighting tonight. Collins from Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is how we start off Spectation's debut fight.
What a fight, no doubt about it. This entire LFA 227 card here in Southern California is loaded. Chris Collins, nice level change, looking for that takedown, Gil.
Yeah, overhand right, look for the takedown, but got to a body lock, pressing Firinaiu against the cage. Little initial dance, filling each other out.
Chris Collins' first fight in a year and a half, making his LFA debut. Both of these men are making their LFA debuts, and Firinaiu making his pro debut as well.
Yeah, two great gyms. You got New Mexico's Great Jackson, Collins representing, then MMA Gold, Firinaiu representing. Both gentlemen in the center.
Firinaiu, Gil, 7 knockouts during his amateur career and a submission win as well. He lost 2 fights, 1 via submission, 1 decision, but he has 6 first-round finishes. Muay Thai and boxing specialist. The flip side, you got Chris Collins with the purple belt and BJJ. He's a strong grappler.
Yeah, 2 times Collins throwing that overhand right, trying to get to the takedown. Firinaiu really just focusing on defending the takedown. Once you can neutralize that takedown, he'll probably be able to let his hands and kicks go more.
Thrilled to be on Expectation Sports, the new home of the LFA preliminary bouts here in the States. And there is a nice takedown, successful takedown from Chris Collins. Firinaiu, but gets back up on his feet rather quickly.
Firinaiu did a great job building his base right now, but Collins a little more umph on that double leg, said, man, I need to get one. 1 for 3 now in his takedown, still pressing. Firinaiu's up but hasn't disengaged. We definitely know the game plan for Collins, try to get it to the mat. Firinaiu wants to keep it on the feet where he can do damage.
Collins, a 2014 New Mexico high school state champion, former D2 wrestler at New Mexico Highlands University. So you're exactly right, Gil. He is very comfortable on the ground. He graduated from New Mexico Highlands with 2 bachelor's degrees. Well done, Chris Collins. Nice jab there from Firinaiu, and Collins fires back.
It's great to see these young men on their MMA journey. Obviously have their strengths. Firinaiu, his striking.
Wow.
Beautiful front kick by Collins, head kick by Firinaiu. Things are heating up, Ron.
Suddenly the fists and feet are flying as Collins looks for another takedown. Nice sprawl and defense from Firinaiu. He anticipated that one, Gil.
Absolutely. A little bit more of the same, but a little more umph, a little more aggression on both men. Things are starting to heat up, Ron.
1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the opening round. Make sure you're following the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting for event updates, athlete features, and new episodes of Inside LFA.
You know, as I was saying, Firinaiu early in his journey here, still getting better at the wrestling. I love how he looks at his corner. MMA Gold over there looking for some instructions and help and listening and doing a great job because of it.
Under a minute to go. Of course, scheduled for 3 in the LFA light heavyweight division.
This round's up for grabs. 50 seconds left. If Collins can get on top or if Firinaiu can disengage, land some big strikes here.
Collins backs up, and now it's Firinaiu being the aggressor. Oh, nice overhand right from Collins. Attacks that front leg. Sneaky little uppercut from Firinaiu.
That was a stiff uppercut from Firinaiu.
Man, Gil, for a guy making his pro debut and a fighter with just 1 professional fight, I mean, these guys, we have seen a little bit of everything from their arsenal, from kicks to takedowns. I mean, very high level.
Absolutely. They're using their whole MMA game, but we can see Collins is more of a wrestler and Firinaiu more in the striking, but they blend them together beautifully.
Round 1 in the books. This light heavyweight matchup, and yeah, very, very close rounds between these two 205-pounders. Chris Collins, known as Lightning.
Yeah, Collins doing a great job. Big ol' overhand right, landed a couple times. Great decision making as Firinaiu throws the knee, and a beautiful front kick up the middle by Collins, hits the chin, and Firinaiu has to give him some respect, some striking from the wrestler. Really close round, Ron.
Very close. Collins with that kick, and then Firinaiu, you didn't see it there, but he returned the favor. There's the great Greg Jackson in the corner of Chris Collins. Firinaiu getting some instructions from his MMA Gold and Underground MMA teammates.
I can imagine Greg Jackson is probably telling Collins, hey, trust your hands a little bit more. Exchange a little bit more, and the takedown will come that much easier. Make him respect your striking, the takedown will come.
Early fights here in Southern California. I love it, my man.
I love it, man. Beautiful out here at Ventura Beach, Piedmont.
Had to hit the monster energies a little bit earlier than usual, but we're going to be just fine.
Nothing wrong with the monster.
Not at all. Ron Krucken, Gilbert Melendez with you. Octagon side. Chris Collins, black shorts and the blue tape, and Ryan Firinaiu, he's got the red tape and the multicolored Fairtex shorts.
Looks like Firinaiu just flipped the switch here. A little bit lighter on his feet, more bounce. Must have asked from the corner, hey, put on that striking more. You're a great striker, let him have it. And you could already see Firinaiu a little bit more on his toes, a little bit more loaded, ready to throw with a little bit more bad intentions. Things are going to heat up even more, Ron. Oh, big right hand.
Blood on the chest and the face of Chris Collins.
Oh, collision ahead.
Yep. Michael Bell, our referee, takes a look and restarts. And now with that little cut, Collins, see if he picks up the pace here a little bit.
Looks like Collins has a cut over the eye on that left side.
Good call,
according to our producer, maybe a overhand right elbow land for Firinaiu. Things are heating up. Collins holding his ground, saying, I could box too.
Like that.
Oh, another
elbow.
uppercut.
Yes. And Firinaiu getting in with that sneaky elbow. Great action, and another one for Firinaiu. And now Collins, the wrestler, shoots, looking for that single leg takedown.
He's in deep.
Oh, Firinaiu gets out of it and comes back with a knee to the body. And now both men exchanging. Firinaiu, he's finding the target, backing up Collins.
Beautiful level change by Collins.
I mean, I will say it again, high-level MMA from two men early in their careers.
Yeah, Collins doing a great job of getting in, but just needs a little extra chain wrestling to get the finish. Gets in, but stops, needs to keep pushing until he's on mount or until he's in superior position.
Spoken like a man who scored a couple takedowns in his day.
Yeah, man, guys bounce up immediately. It's all that work for nothing. You in, you got to just keep going a little more until you get that superior position and then rest. Easier said than done, though.
Of course, of course. Yeah, Firinaiu, I've been impressed with his takedown defense as he gets a couple elbows to the side of Chris Collins.
Well, he's working closely with Fluffy Hernandez, working closely with Shaylor Ladd.
Well,
look at this, look at these elbows, Ron, here we go.
The elbows are landing and doing some damage. Collins looking for an uppercut, firing back.
Collins, the wrestler, having success with that right uppercut and just showing toughness right now.
How is this on the early preliminary card? This is high-level MMA at its best. Two light heavyweights putting on a show here in Southern California. 2 minutes to go in the second round, scheduled for 3.
And great to see, I think, 3 light heavyweight matchups on the card tonight.
Yes.
A lot of movement in that light heavyweight division, something that needs some growth and some rebuilding. There's some really good prospects on the card tonight.
Well said. The light heavyweights in the spotlight as well as the bantamweights. I mean, we really have a 4-man bantamweight tournament in the main and co-main event. 4 men looking to make a statement and try to get a title shot next. Arnold Jimenez taking on Alan Bagoso in the co-main event. And then, of course, the main event, Rafael Militia and Shuya Kamakubo.
I can't wait for Kamakubo versus Militia. That's going to be one of the best mixed martial arts exchanges you see. Look at this, Ron.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're going.
And now Collins punches his way in, looking for that takedown, but great sprawl again from Firinaiu.
Collins showing so much toughness, pressing forward with the wrestling and the strikes. Firinaiu just defending him so well and landing some mean elbows of his own.
Didn't have as much aggression from Chris Collins on that takedown attempt, Gil, as we saw earlier in the round.
I love that he's getting on the single, but just not as aggressive on trying to get to the finish, right? Run the pipe or do an Iranian circle around.
Nice.
He's getting there.
Firinaiu having a lot of success with those elbows.
Man, these guys have some whiskers.
I mean, he's got that Muay Thai background, and that's on display here. Especially in the second round, he has pieced up Chris Collins. But no quit in Collins, he keeps coming.
He's holding his ground, he's banging.
And hacking elbows from the Muay Thai specialist, Ryan Firinaiu. Wow, Gil.
Speaking of elbows, here's some of Firinaiu's beautiful work. Look at that overhand elbow over the jab of Collins. Again, some more work on their feet. Look at, he slips the jab to the body, overhand right over top of the jab, showing a superior striking. Uppercut for Collins misses. More of a barrage, another elbow. Firinaiu just really starting to find his rhythm, his distance management, letting his hands go, spinning elbow a la Diego Lopez, John Silva. Collins, though, tough as nails, having success on his feet, getting in there on those shots just a little bit more to establish position on top.
Great shot from our GWP crew of the cut on Chris Collins, delivered from Ryan Firinaiu, who had a 9-win amateur career and is making his pro debut tonight. Tapology's #3 ranked amateur light heavyweight in the state of California. That's saying something. 7 wins via knockout as an amateur. And we are underway. Third and final round, Gil. You know, I think Firinaiu got the second round. The first round was very close. Oh, and Firinaiu comes right back to those elbows.
Oh, I'm sure Greg Johnson told Collins, said, hey, man, we need a win. You need to go out there and take it to him. And that's
it. Michael Bell has seen enough. And Ryan Firinaiu, a successful pro debut. I mean, nasty, nasty elbows, Gil. That was really the story and the beginning of the end of Chris Collins' evening here tonight.
Firinaiu being disciplined, focusing on stopping the takedown in the first round, neutralizing the takedown, picking up his striking as he neutralized the takedown. More and more we get to see him go freely in the striking. Some elbows, some punches, some kicks, and just got it done with those 12-6 elbows that are legal now for the last 2 years. Glad to see someone putting them to use.
What'd you think of the stoppage by referee Michael Bell?
I think it's a great stoppage. Not a lot of complaints from Collins. He had a back, good position here, has the waist, just letting them go. Collins not responding.
No, well said. Not really defending himself. You kind of see that he definitely, I think, had enough.
That's a great way of saying it.
As he just backing up here, and why get more damage? A great stoppage by Michael Bell. We got two of the best in Michael Bell and Trigger, Frank Trigg, here tonight, refereeing in California. But a successful pro debut for the Muay Thai specialist, 24-year-old Ryan Firinaiu, originally from Italy, now living and fighting Sacramento, California. He gives Chris Collins his first ever professional defeat. Let's get the official time inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Michael Bell calls a stop to this fight. 26 seconds into the third and final round, declaring your winner by TKO, Ryan Big Firinaiu.
Ryan Firinaiu makes a statement in his professional MMA debut. Scores a third round TKO victory. Big win for him. Well, much more LFA 227 on Spectation Sports coming up. The new home of LFA preliminary action. Visit spectationsports.com. The main card airing live, as always, on Vice TV at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And here's a preview.
On the edge of the Pacific, where the tide never stops moving, neither does opportunity. In Ventura, California, this setting isn't scenery. It's a breakout stage. Brazil versus Japan. Two nations, one collision. Rafael